Okay, we are live. I'm currently standing in the camper. We lost our canopy, which the frame is laying over there from the wind. I'm in the camper though, that way I'm not getting rained on. There's some gnarly, I've already heard there's a fire somewhere. I don't know where. So lightning has already hit somewhere. I mean, and it's right over the top of my house. Hello. I'm waiting for another one. There was a great big one just as I was walking out here and unlocking the camper to run in. Yeah, it's pretty gnarly. How are you today, Raven? I'm currently standing in my camper. They're gnarly. I was just saying that I heard the fire engines go, so the lightning was hitting hard. So somebody must have got hit or somewhere. I don't know where. Sounded like they went back over in that direction. Yeah, this is my backyard. I've been slowly cleaning it all up, so I have a hard time with my shoulder. So I do what little bit I can do. Hello, blistering barnacles. Yeah, it's been pretty bad. Last time I filmed one, because I have my selfie stick going, and what? Nobody's talking. Nobody's talking to you. This is not for you. No, no. Okay, whatever. Come in. Anyway, so. Oh, yep. See, I hear the sirens. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Hello, most hated grower. Good to see you. Yeah, I don't. It looks like it's still raining over that direction. I wish I could zoom in on my phone when you're doing. Ooh, that was a big one. That one's going to be loud. That one's going to be loud. That was right there. Yikes. Yikes. Yeah, I have a big backyard. Hey, hobo. Clear back in that back corner and all the way to where you see the wood leaning up against the fence. That's usually where our garbage goes. We have a fire pit there, and then we have this one over here. This over here is going to get torn down because the kids don't even use it anymore. They're getting older. They don't need all that crap. They got this trampoline still. Ooh. Hey, Jared. Sorry, I wasn't looking at my tag. Hey, brother. Well, come on, Lightning. It figures. It was rip roar until I got my camera, and then it was like, nope, we're not doing it. Screw you. Rude. Oh, I hear dropping. Still sprinkling a little bit. But it's not like raining like it was. I come running out here and was trying to unlock the camber. And of course, through the wintertime, the bolt stuck. So, ooh, that was a flash. I don't know which direction that came from. I just seen it. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Ooh, must have been over this way. But yeah, last time I was out here filming, I was holding. Oh, it has been. It's already been rolling through. It already rained the first time, and then it kind of stopped, and even the road almost dried out. But we've never had sun this morning. I mean, you can see clear out over that way, probably out over that way. That yeah, but it's just rolling over the top of us. So it started again. And I thought, well, I'll go get my camera. And the minute I came out here, it just kind of went on you. Still there. But yeah, the last time, I think was it, I don't know, a few days back. Because I had a lot of, everybody knows I had like shoulder surgery, and I had my rotator cuff and muscle and my bicep muscle repaired. Well, I was standing, and it's on my dominant arm. I'm right-handed, so I was holding it last time. I couldn't figure out for 2 days after that why my dang arm hurt. I was like, I didn't do anything to it. Then it hit me. Oh, it was the selfie stick. It did it. You know what? I used to. Of course, I'm in Utah. We don't, get tornadoes and all that crap. But I used to like the thunder. I couldn't even deal with the thunder. You'd find me hiding in a closet somewhere under a blanket. Everybody laughed at me. I'm like, this is a real fear. Shut the hell up. Yeah, it's doing okay. My bicep muscle's okay. It still aches a little bit, but it's still healing. I mean, they said it's going to take at least 6 months for it to be, but my rotator cuff muscle is a different story. It doesn't not want to stretch out, and it's going to whether it wants to or not, come hell or high water. So yeah, I'm sore. It doesn't take much. Hey, Bud Files, it doesn't take much for my arm to hurt, like just sweeping and mopping the floor. I did that one day after the last storm because the dogs were running through the kitchen and it looked like I had dog paws everywhere. So I cleaned it up. It's like I had worked out. I was like, oh my God, I'm not doing that again for a minute. And I think that's been the frustrating thing about it, is because I want to get back to me and doing my own thing, and I can't. I can't. So yeah, and honestly, and I've told people this, I should have waited to have the surgery done because, I lost my mom in November, December, January, I went to the Stanley for my birthday. And then February is when I had the surgery. And I was already depressed from losing my mom. And then it was winter, to the tail end of winter, but still. And I should have waited because, having major surgeries like that and after, can put you into a depressive state quicker than anything, which I got double slammed between my mom because I still wasn't past that and still not. I still have my days. It's going to take me a minute, and that's fine. But my shoulder is the one that's really giving me fits at this point, just because I want to get back to what I'm doing and I can't, and I'm miserable and I don't like it, and yeah. So there you have it in a nutshell. I've been a depressive for a few months now. I'm trying to snap out of it. I'm doing other things to try and help that out. But I can't help it as far as my mom, because I lost my mom in November, and then Mother's Day was really wretched for me, and it seemed like I couldn't get away from it if I tried. And then Memorial Day hit, and that just slammed me all day. So I know I got a lot of people, and they know I will reach out if I need somebody to talk to or whatever. And most of the time it's Becca or Maria. But most of the time I don't do it because I don't reach out just because when you're in a miserable state like that. Now, being on the opposite end of it, this is why I say this. Being on the opposite end of it, when you're listening to somebody that is venting to you and whatever, you can't help but think when you go through it that you'd just rather deal with it on your own. You really don't want to involve everybody in your crock of crapness. Oh, hello, Juice. So that's what I do. I'm one of those that just kind of suffers in silence and gets my way through it. Oh, I know. I love all you guys. I have a lot of good friends. And just so everybody knows, I'm not hiding or whatever. I even told Becca Juice that, yeah, I fell off the wagon. I'm not happy over it because this August I will have had 2 years under my belt. Now I got to start over, which it is what it is. But yeah, I fell off the wagon. But I'm back on the wagon. So yeah, that's why I just don't, I don't, I'm usually the type of person that listens to everybody and kind of helps them out. And people call me all the time, depressed, crying, whatever. And then when by the time I get off the phone with them, I've had them laughing and they're like, see, I knew I should have called you. And I'm like, but I don't do that. I just feel like I'm inflicting myself. I don't, and I don't want to be one of those people. I'm just not. Get up here and whine all over Facebook or YouTube or Twitter or whatever one you want to go to. That's just not me. I whine and bitch in silence. Hello, Roadhog. Well, it looks like, I don't know, because I'm not really hearing anymore. It's ridiculous. And I told you that was going to happen. The minute I grabbed my camera, it all just went. Oh, but it's starting to rain now. I can hear the rain coming in. It's starting to come down on more. I get it. Thank you, brother. I got a lot of good people that they've known what my journey is and where I've been and been back from and to, and I appreciate that from every one of you. I really do, because there's a lot of people that don't have the support that I do, and having support makes all the difference. Positive support. Let's put it that way. Because and not once when I fell off, and I admitted right to it. I'm not one to. I'm not fake. If if shit's going on, I'll admit to it. I didn't, I don't have no problem with that. There's no shame to my game. Well, come on. You were talking a minute ago. But, and nobody, and in that moment, well, let's say the day after, in that moment, nobody could ever say anything to me that would have made me feel worse than I already made myself feel. But luckily, I didn't get that. They were just like, oh my God, why didn't you just call me? Well, I was going through something and I just didn't want to talk to anybody or drag anybody into my misery. And that's what happened. So I'm back on it. I know. And I know that too. Ooh, we got more thunder somewhere. Oh, it's going right across the top above us. Wonder if it's coming in behind me. I like this little stick. I don't know why I didn't get one of these sooner. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's and I'm there. Nobody's, I've taken a brutal beating over the last year. And people that are close to me know what I'm talking about. For those that don't, I'm not gonna, rehash it because yeah, those are my close friends and they're the ones that weathered it with me. And, and God bless Becca and Maria and them because I mean, if it hadn't have been for them two when my mom died, holy shit. The day of my mom's funeral, I bet you I called Becca 15 times just bawling. I can't do this. I can't. It was terrible. But, and I try to support anybody. You ain't going to find me saying anything bad to anybody that's ever going through anything because, I've been there and probably several times over. That's why, I try to help people out. Why I give donations. That's why, because I've been down and out and I know what it's like to not have nothing. So to me, I want to help other people too. And it makes me sad because some certain things I want to help out with and, I just can't. And I haven't really been able to since my surgery because our insurance sucks. Utah, I looked up when Garrett was in the ICU last week and I looked it up and Utah is number 9. I think the cat just jumped up on the camper. Is she going to let, where'd she go? Is she in here? No. Oh, was that you? Like, what the hell? Yeah, the board's in here, so that's why I'm standing here. I don't know. I don't want to mess with that thing right there. That's all I need. Yeah, it's hard, and my mom was the only thing I had left. I mean, I lost my dad when I was 16. And so, yeah. I just try to. I know what it's been like, trust me. I've been homeless. I've lived out of my car, you know. People go through it. And you never know what somebody's going through. So, if you don't have anything nice to say, just shut your pile. That could make all the difference in the world. Oh, man. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, that's terrible. I'm so sorry. That just hurt my heart. And I do. I have a lot of empathy for people. People may take me as a sarcastic bitch and shit, but anybody that's ever been around me knows that, I feel for everybody. I do. And I look at the bigger picture before I start saying anything. Because like I said, you never know what somebody's going through. Oh, have a good Saturday. See you. Bless you, Jared. Yeah, some things you just can't. Some people never do. And that's another thing that pisses me off is who is somebody, if somebody's having a hard time and can't get over shit, who are you to tell them to fucking get over it? Who? Shut your cake hole. And there was some scuttlebutt. I found out, was it not yesterday, the day before, I think. Oh yeah, people spreading rumors of, me and Maria and over Stony. Look, me and Stony don't have a problem with each other. We just don't. We don't. And some people want to make it into something now, as far as Maria and some people making accounts and saying, Maria, replaced Ginger or backstabbed. I don't fucking know. Maria has never done any of that to me. So just letting whoever's watching this that you think you're cute. No, everything is good. You can try all you want to. I had somebody yesterday that was sending me some really nasty messages on Messenger, but it was through my Ginger Paranormal page on Facebook, not my personal account. Hey, Kaz. I'm doing good. I was trying to, we were getting, it looks like it's thinning out up top. You can see it, but there's supposed to be a bunch more coming through. I was trying to get the lightning storm, and as soon as I grabbed my camera, it just went, nope. So, but yeah, I don't have no problems with anybody. I don't have time for all that shit. I'm too busy over here, grieving my mom and trying to figure out how to get past that. And yeah, I have other stuff. I mean, my son was in the ICU. It even scared him. When he got home from the ICU and stuff, I mean, after we got here and nobody was, around and that, he was hugging me and he was crying. He said, I really didn't think I was going to get to say goodbye to no one. He said, yeah. He said he thinks about it, and that was the one thing that would be the one regret that he would have, is he wouldn't get to say goodbye to no one. Hey, Marcy. Oh, I hope you take care of the rest of the day, blistering barnacles. I pray for you. My thoughts are with you, hon. And I do. Everybody thinks I'm such a witch, but that's just my personality. I have a sarcastic personality, and like I said, either you like me or you don't, and either way, it's not going to bother me. I know what my worth is, so I'm just taking a minute, because when my mom did die, I didn't really. I mean, I did the day of the funeral, kind of, but it's not like I really processed it. And now it's really starting to hit me, which it did that with my dad too. When I was 16, I'm the oldest. So I felt like I needed to jump in there and be the strong one for my mom and my brothers, which I did. And I didn't give myself the time to process what had just happened. And it wasn't until a couple of months after that I just completely lost my shit. Then I'm not, they're over there those are doves sitting over there on the top of the trampoline. I don't know if you guys can see that back there. Yeah, we have doves and quails around here, robins, some other little birds. I don't know what they are. And then, of course, I have my hummers. I got 4 feeders back here, and then I got 5 up front. There's Bear, Bitty Bear. So, all right, well, I'm going to end this. I'll come back if it starts getting going, and I know, I don't care what people think. I don't. I tell people all the time, hey, the American one, I tell people all the time, you can call me a bitch, and I will turn around and look at you and say, that's fucking bitch to you. Like I said, I'm a redhead. There's I do have some couth to me, but if you're going to come at me sideways, I can act stupid too. Guaranteed you ain't going to win. Not with this redhead. Oh, I can hear them tweeting around somewhere. I don't know where they're at. It must be up in the tree right up here behind me. I can hear them tweeting. All right, so I'm going to shut this down. I might be back if they get rip roaring again. We're supposed to have them coming through all day, so they get going, I'll be back. Love you guys. Thanks for coming so much. Love you guys. Bye.